Do you have a podcast that you're passionate about? Are you looking for a professional studio to help bring your vision to life? Then look no further than Crux Media Group Studios. Located at 903 West Evans Street in Florence, South Carolina, Crux Media Group Studios is a full-service podcast studio that offers recording, editing, consultation, live streaming video recording, and more. We have state-of-the-art equipment and a team of experienced professionals who can help you create a podcast that is professional, polished, and engaging. Whether you're a first-time podcaster or a seasoned pro, Crux Media Group Studios can help you take your podcast to the next level. Contact us today at 843-407-1673 to learn more about our services and to schedule a consultation.
Previously on Force.
If Dad doesn't fulfill his agreement with Dublin, everything we have will be lost.
Yeah, I want to report a drug deal. He's got a briefcase full of opioids.
You think you can fuck me over? I'm the one getting fucked over.
Your bad batch, Chanel 6, killed 5 people. I pulled that off the streets as soon as I knew it was cut toxic. You know the name Kiki Watkins?
I know you can't take care of your sister on a cop's salary.
Seems to me that no matter where we started, we're on that same side now. I'm here because of what you did.
Come on!
Kill the little girl. You're gonna get your task force.
Good night, though, now.
I'm the guy that's gonna make sure that you get out of here safe. How's that sound?
Good.
You came here to do a deal. Fuck it.
All right, Tony, get her the fuck out of here.
Nigga, K took the shot at Tommy. You know where he at?
You can't make a move on him, Jay.
And why the fuck not?
You have a mutiny on your hands.
Lost 2 keys.
2 keys? How the fuck did that happen?
Rojas.
That motherfucker you put in a wheelchair? I thought you said you had COs in your pocket.
Yeah, looks like he does too. See you soon.
I thought that bread was from Miguel. What we gonna do now?
You know what you should be thinking about right now? How you gonna get the motherfucker that did this? Because if you don't get him, then I'm gonna have to do it. And if I gotta do it, you next.
I just never had nothing that was all mine. When I was a corner boy, I was always hustling for somebody else. People slept on me like I was coming off the...
Look at you out here in these streets rolling up on me like a motherfucking OG. What you want? Excuse me, motherfucker? Now I'm part of it.
Are you saying this shit because you really not looking to expand? Or because you finally get some pussy on the regular and you got your head all fucked up? Let me tell you, pussy, that shit come and go, nigga. But this shit right here, that shit change everything, nigga.
Then let's put the needle on the record.
And welcome back to Eggs, Grease and Ignorance presents Power Book 4 Force Season 2 recap, brought to you by Crux Media Group. From starting your podcast to editing it, production, and even audio book recordings. Guess what? They got you covered. Hit them up, 808-443-407-1673, or visit the website, cruxmediagroupllc.com. Crux Media, where they create, inspire, and promote all media. If you want to join the conversation, jump in the comments or email us at eggsgritsignorance@gmail.com. If you're catching the show on the podcast, which drops, it should have dropped today, which is Tuesday, because we normally record on Monday, but because of my recovery, we're here on Tuesday. So yeah, so it's going to drop tomorrow on Wednesday. So if you're listening to it on the podcast, make sure to be a part of the show, eggsgritsignorance@gmail.com, because we got some listener questions out there that we want you to answer to. Also, I'm your host, the Ninth Wonder, aka the Sword and the Stone, and if you know, then you know. And I'm here with EB and Vaughn, and we're here to recap episode 4, entitled "The Devil's in the Details," aka "Dope and Decisions Don't Mix." If you're tooting that powder, don't make no decisions. What's going on, people?
Facts. Leave that booger sugar alone.
Leave the booger sugar alone.
That shit don't work for nobody.
Nah. And of course, as always, with us as always is Mama. She is here. She says, "Hey, honey, I'm home." That's how long we ain't record. She done been on vacation and back.
She went floating.
You have been on vacation and back.
She was down there trying to swim with the manatees and
you swim with the manatees as long as
dolphins.
As long as none of them pulled out their schlong, she be
she don't never bring out. She'll never bring back no conch fritters. Like that.
I ain't gonna front that conch be front be.
Oh, y'all like that?
Down.
Y'all like the conch?
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't never had one. I'm trying to get me a conch.
Nah, that stuff it's good now.
That's remember
Listen,
that episode.
We're not gonna do that. And you looking into the camera.
What? What she said?
And look at
what she said.
And I'm looking like I'm out here in lost lands. Y'all gonna have to deal with me this week.
No, you good. We can hear you. Like you in real time.
And she in Jeff Town.
She's still in Jeff Town.
It's taking y'all forever to respond back.
No, it's taking you forever to respond back. Don't put that on us. You, the devil is a liar. You would not put that on us.
In between me
and pausing.
Hey, listen now. Hey, Vaughn, scale of 1 to 10, and I know we're gonna have to wait on your answer, but scale of 1 to 10, what did you rank this episode?
I ranked it 6.5.
Why'd you rank it so low? Or do you think
I think they're working up to a climax in this episode. It seems like everything is being worked up to a climax of the episode. Like everything is building. It's a building episode for me.
They ain't use no rose toy.
Do
y'all not agree?
No, no. You ain't hear what Edie said. That's all. we agree. No, we heard you in real time, and we agree.
Something slick.
No, he said they ain't got no rose toy.
Okay.
So Evie, what is your what is your ranking on the episode? Scale of 1 to 10.
I'd give it a 8, high 8? 7, high 7, 8.
You better than me, G.
Yes. You know,
yeah, that's a little.
I like death. I like death and destruction, man. And there was some murder, and there was some titties. So
where did we see titties?
When they was in the bar.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to naked white titties.
I pay attention to all titties.
I'm just saying, like it was like
those titties weren't even worth looking at.
No, they wasn't.
Honestly, I didn't even pay attention to it.
It was a free titty, and I enjoyed it.
Right.
You and your titties.
Yeah. Apparently. But yeah, let's get right into it, because I thought for me, I gave the episode a 5. It was a lot of nothing. And I know you got to build a story, but it was a lot of nothing. And I thought in this episode, more than any of the other episodes, like there was a lot of bad storytelling and a lot of bad acting. Like I was just like,
now I will agree with that, because I was watching it for a second time today, and I'm like, damn, this shit's starting to look like a fucking Tubi movie.
Yeah, I was about to say that. This is Tubi worthy.
This straight Tubi. Like too much music, too much dramatic ass music,
and for no reason. Like they was giving drama to, and then you got and we'll get into it a little bit later. There was a lot of love stories in this, there's a lot of just stuff, and I'm just sitting there going.
I think if you watch the original, if you go back to the original flagship show, there was not as much music. It was more conversations.
Well, what I would say,
more action.
To that point, I was talking to CL, and CL was like, he felt like Sakura. Is it Jeff or John Sakura? Is Tommy?
Joseph Sakura.
Yeah. Joseph Sakura. Yeah, he said that Joseph Sakura was never a really good actor. He was just around a bunch of good actors. And if you look at that cast of Power, everybody around, not this cast, but the cast of the flagship Power, they were all strong. So they were all good actors and actresses, and they were able to pull him along so he can look good in that sense. All of these people suck.
Yeah.
Bernard sucks. Diamond sucks.
It makes me happy I don't watch The Chi.
No, the best actor on that show is the kid from The Chi, Bakari, who he plays Bakari on The Chi, and he's D-Mac's friend.
Yeah,
he's
something
the best
Ferguson. It's like he's like bless you. It's like Ahmad Ferguson. Is his name.
Yeah. That was I had a more for him, but I didn't get a chance to load all the information, so we'll have it on him next week. But for me, the issue I have is with for the other within the Power universe, all of the other shows have way better acting and way better storytelling. Now, wait, hold on. I won't say way better storytelling.
The same storytelling, just better acting.
Ghosts. Why Tariq got all that money and never drive no fucking where? Like that shit really nowhere. Like I understand taking the train.
He had the Porsche.
No, I know. Yeah, when he wanted to kill Effie, that's when he gets the Porsche.
He had a different whip, and then he had a Porsche.
No, I'm just saying it's bad storytelling in that too.
Didn't he get his whip taken from him?
Yeah. What's his name? Took the Porsche,
right?
What's his name? Shit. What that boy name? What's his name? Took the Porsche when he got out of. Nah, it ain't Peanut. Your Wi-Fi is Peanut.
Yeah. Two bit.
Yeah.
Two bit.
Y'all know who I'm talking about. Oh, dude.
Yeah, 2-bit. 2-bit took his Porsche, but it was like an even trade. Like, who wouldn't want an old Monte Carlo or a Cutlass?
Yo, that Monte Carlo was pumping it.
If it was a Cutlass, my cousin Michelle would have been on it.
Yeah. So, but that's why I gave it a 5. But there were some nuggets in here that we could take out. As in first I wanted to get into the evolving dynamic between Tommy and Diamond, and to you, I'll start with you, Vaughn. How do you think their partnership is being portrayed?
I think for Tommy, he feels like Diamond is being like Ghost to him, because he said, "Man, my partner used to say the same thing you're saying," and I just think that Tommy is being Tommy, action before thinking, and he doesn't know when to pull back. He thinks he knows everything. He thinks he knows that his decisions are the best decisions, and he doesn't like to work together as a group. He doesn't like to collab at all.
Yeah. Do you think that?
And I think for Diamond, is now hold up now, because my delay ain't that much delayed.
No, go ahead.
It's like 4 seconds.
EB, don't even go there.
Nah, go ahead.
But no, I think he has a lot on his shoulders right now. He got his PO. He has people that's watching, and I think Diamond is trying to be more careful than what Tommy is. Tommy feels like nobody knows him. Diamond feels like everybody knows him, and he doesn't want that light, that heat on him right now.
All right. So
what I was relationship.
The point I was going to ask you about was is it the with Diamond and Ghost? Do you think Tommy is more likely to take heed to what Diamond says just because he may feel in his still mourning state of Ghost that Ghost may have been right in some aspects, now that in retrospect he's kind of thinking it through?
No, I don't feel that way. Tommy's hot-headed. It doesn't matter who the person is. No, Tommy wants what Tommy wants.
Okay, what about you, Eve?
See, I disagree.
Because he always thought that Ghost was moving too slow.
But I disagree with that because of the fact that, damn, I had a thought.
Just came late.
Yeah, that delay fucked my thought up. But nah.
Is it the delay?
It is the delay. But I feel like Tommy thinks that he's the smartest person in the room, and that's a problem.
No, I that's what I'm saying. I think it may be a mix of the two. but I think that he's more likely. Go ahead.
It's more or less. All right, I feel like Tommy is in a position where he shuts up and listens when it's something that he don't know, because he knows he don't know Chicago. He knows he don't know their flow. He know drugs, but he don't know their flow, how they move. So I think he does think twice about certain things, because if you look at old impulsive Tommy would have killed Diamond.
Oh yeah, like it wouldn't even have been a thought.
Yeah, it would have been a rap.
It would have been a rap.
Think so?
So yeah. Wholeheartedly.
100%.
Because Diamond's in the way.
No, not because Diamond is in the way. Just he just saw Diamond as a snitch. He thought Diamond was a snitch, because he's seen him with the same repeatedly, right. And that's why when he pulled the gun on him, he's like, "You know what? Do you know what we do to snitches where I'm from?" And then Diamond was like, the same thing we do to snitches where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? But I'm no snitch, and I get it. But I thought I figured that Tommy has trust issues, rightfully so. Who he called his brother lied to him repeatedly.
Rightfully
so rightfully so, he's always looking for whatever's going to happen next, what might mess up, yada, yada, yada. He's always looking for those things. So with that being the case, you know, you can see how he would feel the way that he feels, you know?
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's move on a little bit. And then we move, and I think that leads us into, that's a great segue into our next situation. D-Mac, like, I had no clue that was about to happen at the end of the episode. When D-Mac shot the cop in the head, like, I was like, what?
Yo, when I didn't know, the lead up had me blind. But once I saw the bullet come through the front of his cranium, I knew it was D-Mac. Because he said
it could be.
He said he had to go get right for Shorty because he was about to go cut them blocks off.
I didn't even catch that he was going to Diamond spot. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
I swear I didn't even catch.
Of course he's gonna go there, because if you think about it, from season 1, he always been CBI.
Yeah, he was CBI. Yeah, so he wanted to. That's why he told his. So
he's gonna go to the CBI spot to get a cut.
He told Tommy, "I'm gonna go CBI, or if y'all don't let me in the CBI, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
He's gonna go to treason, which is
treason.
Not,
yeah.
Man, that's like naming your crew dog shit. Whack. Cause when they first started talking that treason shit, I honestly did not know what the fuck they were talking about.
Yeah, nah. I thought it was a bad name, but
it's fitting.
For the leader, who is the leader? Fucking Gennard. He don't fucking know shit. He's better off calling it dog shit. So what effect do you think this particular event is gonna have on their like criminal operate, like the way they move? Like, because they're already in the crosshairs, right? And they know they're in the crosshairs.
Oh nah, I honestly think they're good. I honestly think they're good right now. That was the best thing that could happen. Because cool, I understand they gotta get somebody on the inside. And they were having a hard time turning dude because dude is so sour about his sister. But
no, dude is so broke. The motherfucker's broke. And I think that because remember that other cop was shaking him down too.
Yeah, I get it.
And so he getting shaken down because he crooked. He's shaking down two different families for money. Because my thing was, how you go to Diamond alone when you on the Flynn payroll too?
Yeah, I just think that it eliminates some shit for Diamond and CBI Tommy as a whole.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think he's gonna make trouble for the rest of the season. Like he was going to be for the rest of the season.
There's gonna be a problem because he wasn't gonna turn. He wasn't gonna change from getting money.
Nah, he wanted that money. He was like, yeah, give me 50,000 and I'll be back for another 25. Nigga, what?
Right.
And they gave him 50. And he gave him 50, and he was going to take it. He gave him another 25 on top of the 25.
Yeah, nah, bro. We gravy dogs.
Nah, that's 50 G's. I keep in my pocket. But I bet you any amount of money. This is the end of, not necessarily the end period, but the end of D-Mac's character in a sense, because first Tommy was like, yo, where's Kate? And he's like, oh, they went over there to do some shit. And he was like, yo, you should have went because she would have spent bread on you. You her favorite.
Mm.
So this is the opportunity for Kate to dip back to New York and take D-Mac to get him out of life.
I don't know. I don't think
they're
Tommy,
gonna have to. I'm saying you gotta hide him.
No. I don't think Tommy trusts Kate enough with D-Mac, nor and now definitely
she always said Tommy always said she was good with their kids.
No,
like she was good with Tariq.
No. Fine. But what I'm saying is Tommy nor JP are in a place mentally for him to go with Kate. By herself? Like Tariq was always coming home. Like Tariq,
yeah, but she's off the book of sugar.
No, Kate's not ready for that. Kate not ready to be on her own and damn self.
Hey, you never know.
She's not ready.
Nah, she's not
ready.
I think it's a good spin.
No.
So Vaughn, like, what options do Tommy and Diamond have here with D-Mac?
I know Tommy doesn't want him to be a part of that life, but he's going to be a part of that life regardless, and they might as well just let him on in.
And that's what I think. I completely agree with you there. D-Mac is going to find his way into the life because I wouldn't say find his way into the life, but find his way back to the life because that's all he knows. He don't know nothing else.
I got some speculatory shit for D-Mac.
Especially with the little girl he trying to get with. She want money. Oh yeah. He gonna find that money.
So D-Mac goes back to New York with Kate. And then
don't tell me.
Yes, it's gonna happen.
Link up with
Tariq.
You're gonna have to link up with Tariq. You're gonna have to link because you already know he good. He's smart.
Come
So
on.
he's gonna
He's good with the computer skills.
This is a world of conspiracy theories here.
That's
right?
a stretch, bro.
I just stretched
makes
it.
sense.
I'm more likely to see like episode 9, Tariq
Makes sense
in Chicago. And they may link up with D-Mac in Chicago and talk him into going to New York.
They need muscle.
Yeah,
and D-Mac is a shooter.
Braden and Tariq go to Chicago.
Tariq go to Chicago. Now we're gonna get
either way you do it. I think either way it would be good. Listen, y'all not gonna do me like this now. Y'all ain't gonna be looking at the computer like me like this now.
Like what? No, you good. You good. Like right
so you don't want us to look at the computer, then turn your damn phone down.
Personally, I think it's the background not helping. That's me personally. I think it's the background not helping. But
hey, yo,
I'm gonna get that handled
because the background takes extra Wi-Fi.
Listen, we're not doing that.
It don't match.
The background don't match Wi-Fi.
She had an Airbnb.
You see my luxury suite behind me.
I see.
Oh,
I see. Speaking of luxury, Tommy goes on a semi-luxurious date with Mary. I don't never know. Maria. I think that's Maria.
Whatever. The Spanish chick.
The Spanish chick, yeah. So what do you think, Vaughn? What do you think the consequences? I'm gonna ask Evie this actually. What are the potential consequences of Tommy's involvement with her, knowing that she's off limits? Because he knows that she's off limits.
The only potential consequences is that now the police get involved in her life and try to manipulate her into turning. And then when they realize who she is, it's like it's probably gonna get a couple cops shot. You know what I'm saying?
I already know who she is.
They didn't know who she was. Not until the end.
Yeah, but they knew she was, and that's why they was like that she can
that plug goes somewhere.
She's the gateway. They think that she's the gateway to their answers.
The plug goes somewhere. Plug the plug into the
because the iPad about to die. They got the notes on it.
But you know what? That scene of her driving, my only thought was, why they not showing the gear shifter?
Well, they said it was in. It was manual.
Yeah,
driving a stick.
Let me see a 2000.
That was one of the worst scenes 24 in that episode.
And why they had that big ass cop trying to sneak around?
Oh, I'm gonna get to that later, bro. Like I'm getting.
She had no stealth.
No, the fuck.
But wait a minute. Let's get back to to Tommy teaching her how to drive. First of all, they never alluded to that she didn't know how to drive. Like she's taking off on a stick shift just like that. Come on.
Well, no.
How long did it take you to learn how to drive a stick shift?
Not long. Literally, like maybe 10 minutes. It's like 10 minutes.
This is just terrible writing, terrible acting.
It only took me 2 days because
she didn't even shift gears.
My ex was almost going into labor, and I had to stop and go to the hospital. That's the only reason it took me 2 days.
Yeah, nah. I mean, it took me about 10, maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Show her shifting gears. Everybody know if I.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
has a little.
They did not show that gear shifter for nothing. I ain't seen a manual transmission Toyota Tacoma since fucking what's that movie? Back to the Future Part 1.
Yeah.
And he ain't even get to drive it to Part 2.
No, he didn't get to drive that shit none in Part 2. All right, so he drove it in Part 3 though.
No, he drove it in Part 2.
Did he drive it in part 2?
Oh no, you're right. He drove it in part 3.
He drove it in part 3.
Yeah, part 3.
We know that Tommy, each woman he's been with and loved has been in the life with him. So Red was into it. You know what I'm saying? Keisha into it, like to the point where her whack acting ass was what. Remember when she walked into the warehouse with the heels and the whack ass shades? I was like, oh, Lala need to stop.
And Tasha's bag.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Tasha's bag.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was a horrible scene. But
she looked good naked though with all that fakeness.
I think Maria is better for Tommy in that she doesn't want any parts of the life. Like she wants to be good. She wants all of that. She doesn't want. I'm sorry, she doesn't want any of that. Y'all leave the gangster ride alone. Mr. Tony.
That shit was ill fishbowl. What drug dealers don't got tinted windows?
Yeah, I don't know any.
I don't even sell drugs. I never ride around fishbowl.
So do y'all think Tommy can balance this life, his criminal life, with his romantic relationship? Or do you think it can lead to further complications?
Hell no. That nigga go get that bitch killed.
But you know what? To be honest, I don't even think he would care. I don't think Tommy likes her. I think he's just trying to get close to her so he can get close to the family.
He want that Spanish fly.
He want that. He want to take
that mojitos in the sun
and make that Spanish fly. That's what he want.
I don't see
Tommy
it yet.
That.
I'm not saying there isn't any attraction there. There's attraction there with him, and I think now she is her guard is coming down a little bit. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, Tommy is on a mission, and
I'm on a speculation.
He has had too many people that he loved. Yeah, Tommy on the mission.
No,
I speculate. I speculate. But I think speculates that she's gangster on the low.
Yeah, no, but I think she understands the life, because when he left her at his house, she was like, he was like, yo, I'm gonna be back. She says, you got to handle something with family. He was like, nah, business. And she was like, okay, I understand. And so I think she understands the life without being in it. See, Keisha,
she got generations in her life.
You know what I'm saying? But Keisha didn't understand the life and wanted to be in it. What's Red's name? Red didn't understand the life and wanted to be in it. Holly didn't understand the life and wanted to be in it. And I think that the fact that Maria understands what it means to be in the life
and don't want to be in it.
Don't want to be in it.
Well, you know what? I think Holly just wanted to fuck a boss.
No, Holly wanted to be in the life.
Holly wanted to be nosy. Holly was nosy. Holly wanted to know every goddamn thing.
Holly was
and
a
can't
bitch.
do nothing about it. Yeah.
She was,
and we can't talk ill to dead, but you know.
Either way,
Keisha wanted.
I mean, if she wasn't a redhead, I wouldn't like her.
Keisha wanted to be Tasha, and she thought that with Ghost no longer doing his thing and Tasha falling off, that she could be Tasha.
Tommy was gonna rise up. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because she was always
Maria,
envious.
Okay, so you know what? Since we're doing speculation and whatnot, I think Maria, is that her name? Maria? I think Maria is very smart. I think she's very smart. They're underestimating her because she's been playing background for so long and not being a part of stuff. And like you said, Yoshi, she's been watching and she sees a lot. She hears a lot. She knows a lot. And I think for Tommy, that is going to be her way out when the shit hit the fan.
Listen, if we doing that, she helps Tommy become the plug.
I bet you any amount of money that Tommy gonna spike that motherfucking insolent.
They keep bringing it up, so I give you that.
Or even Jannard.
Like somebody's gonna spike it where Julio dies. Is it Julio? It's not Julio. Jefe dies. Okay. Yeah, no. I give you that. I give you that.
Then Abuela about to step in and show you how shit's done.
Yeah. Speaking of
she
Jannard,
don't like that white devil.
Nope. Speaking of Jannard,
that's what she got.
Jannard got issues. So like I like to tell when I was coaching, I like to tell my basketball team when I always tell them, you got to be a family. You gotta work together because I can't worry about the enemy and their gun. I said I like to equate a team to an army or some armed force. So like if we in the bunker and we at war, I can't be in the bunker with you, and I'm worried about the enemy gun, and I'm worried about your gun. I can't be in there. I ain't got eyes in the back of my head. I need to know you got my back. So Jannard got more than 5 people with a gun. He got Tommy on his ass. He got Diamond, who at any point in time will snap. He's got the cops on his ass because Lil K killed the girl. He's got Lil K people on his ass. Then he's got Miguel on his ass, and he's got the Serbs on. No matter where he turns, somebody's on his ass. So the only thing he can do is what?
Nothing. He's done.
Toot that nose candy.
This is sad. It's sad because he did it to himself. He did it to himself. At the point where he fought Diamond for control.
And Diamond beat his ass?
Jannard went wrong. Diamond didn't even beat him up. He lost the fight on purpose. If you run that back, he lost that fight on purpose.
Diamond didn't lose it on purpose. You're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Just so he could put Diamond back in the driver's seat so he could take it away.
You know what I'm
saying?
It's just he's got so much going on and so much to navigate. I completely understand why his mind is a fog and he's trying to figure out anything. Now, I did think that the actor Jannard, the actor that plays Jannard, did a great job in the opening scene when he was like drooling on the damn couch and saw I actually believed he was going through that.
I bet you that they set him up with the gun that killed that cop. Just to kind of save his life a little bit.
I could see that, but what I couldn't understand, and maybe one of you two can help me with that, is why admit to killing Lil K? Like what did that give him as a leader? Like how did it impact his?
Exactly what happened. You're not gonna do shit. You're gonna let me live.
But they did do shit.
Nah, because what you gonna do? On real talk, I'm gonna say he was high, and he was definitely on a power trip. But real talk, you're gonna have to go against me. You're gonna have to come at me. You're gonna have to try to take care of me. And because of who I am, you're gonna be in a fight. 2, no matter how much I might be beefing with my brother still got my back. My brother not gonna let me fall like that. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna go to the cops because you ain't gonna snitch. So what you gonna do? And rightly so. I understand that it wasn't a timely killing. He should not have killed him, but at the same time, you made me look weak. I had to take you out. Jannard was right when he was like, he broke code. You ain't listen. You supposed to be my lieutenant. I tell you to move a certain way. You move that way. It's clips. know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you wholeheartedly. So, what options? Well, go ahead. What you about to say?
Gotta count the 4.
No, I'm saying he's losing all grounds. Like he's losing in every direction.
So, what options does
His
he
own
have?
girl is about to play him.
Woo!
I don't think she's gonna. I don't think she's gonna completely. I don't think she's gonna. I don't think she's gonna. I don't think she's gonna completely sell him out, but she's gonna allow him to fail.
No. See, listen. Let me tell you something. What I've noticed about her
is going to be her bitch.
Yeah, listen. What I've noticed about her is she's moving very strategically.
Oh yeah,
and I think
you know what?
Very calculated.
She's my biggest winner, and I'm gonna say it now. She's my biggest winner because when a nigga come to you and he say whatever the fuck it is that dribbled out of that dumbass nigga's mouth, those are the words that a real nigga that's handling his business supposed to hear from a woman that is supposed to be in my corner. Now I got you. That's what I want to hear from a woman. You know what I'm saying? She know how to be a nigga real.
But I think she's just playing the role though.
Oh yeah, she ain't.
Oh yeah.
She ain't stupid.
No,
she sees it. She sees that shit. Yo, how you gonna lie to somebody that sells drugs? We see the effects of what drugs do to people. We see it. We know you high. I'm not. Yo, my mama told me this, and mama will correct me if I'm wrong. I ask her a question because I already know the answer. And that's exactly what she did. She asked him if he was high just because she knew he was on that shit.
She knew because I think she was about to say, yo, niggas in the street saying that you, and that's what she was gonna say was that you tooting that shit. You
Yeah, but that nigga, if a nigga on it like that, the nigga glassy eye all day.
But that's what it is. He is.
But it's going that right there, man. Listen, is I gotta look and see where she from because I think she from New York.
All I know, old girl is backing him into a corner and he doesn't even see it. He doesn't know it. Every time he comes to her, she getting a little bit more. She's getting a little bit more. It's gonna be to the fact he gonna be answering to her and she's gonna be running shit. And they're the little soldiers that they got right now, because she already got weight of her own right.
Yep.
So I see her taking over. And boy, she about to make him a bitch.
So E, what's Jannard's next move?
Yo, if I was Jannard, I would definitely fold. And get back in with CBI because that's the only way he gonna get the bread to pay off the Serbs. That's the only way he gonna get his crew off his ass. But then again, let me not even say that. Jannard only plays jail. He gotta go down. Because nothing.
He did.
Ain't nothing gonna end well for him. At least in jail, you could be a little more protected because the
ain't nobody gonna protect him.
It ain't about crews in jail. It's more like black, white, Spanish. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that he's better off in jail, and then he can kind of like oversee some CBI money or something.
Yeah, do something of that sort. Hey, let's go ahead and get into this commercial from one of our sponsors, and we'll be right back after the break. Know that the recap is brought to you by unfilteredforever.com. It's hoodie season, and it's time to get your unfiltered hoodie dropping tomorrow. Right now, be the first to get your unfiltered hoodie or tracksuit, warm, comfortable, and fashionable. So visit unfilteredforever.com and use the promo code EGI. That's unfilteredforever.com. Promo code EGI for 15% off your entire order. And remember, there is a science to being you. We left off with Jannard and his struggles with treason. Now let's talk a little bit of Vic and Claudia. Claudia is smart. Vic is emotional. And this is not making for a good mix. Can this partnership, Vaughn, between Vic and Claudia be sustained? Or the fact that there's personal conflicts within it that Vic's just not trying to. He hates Walter that much. He don't give a fuck what Claudia got going on. Do you think they can coexist
Vic
with that?
Gotta pull it together. Vic got to pull it together in order for him and Claudia to be a solid partnership. He got to pull it together because he's loose right now. He's a wild card.
But I think it's not fair to say that he has. I don't think it's fair to say Vic got to pull it together. He's still in mourning, and the more shit that's happening is not helping. Like the person that I love killed is the reason why my wife is dead. My soon to be wife or whatever. The woman I love is dead. So my father set this up, and he wants me to work for him. My sister tried to backdoor me on a number of occasions, and she wants me to work with her with the same people who killed the woman I love. How do you get that?
Remember what he said when he went to the graveyard, when he went to the gravesite, he told her, he said, I know you're looking down at me, and I'm not doing this for Walter. I'm going to get back in this because of her. Mm-hmm. He is going to prove a point that he's going to get back. So that's why I say he has to pull it together with every fiber that's in him. He got to pull it together and get whatever he's trying to get done, because that's the only way that he's going to be able to successfully do this thing.
I mean, I get it.
Like he's falling apart.
He is
falling apart. And see, his sister already feel like he can't handle this, and she's trying to prove to her dad that I can do this, and you keep backdooring me. You keep making me feel like I'm not a part of the boy club. She said, I don't want to be a man. I just want to be respected like one.
Yeah.
Why? You're a woman.
She doesn't want to be a man, but she wants the same respect that she feels like Vic is receiving from her father. She wants that same respect.
I tell you like this. I don't respect men and women the same.
I killed for you. I did this for the family. I did that for the family. They all fucked up.
I do not respect men and women the same. You're a woman. However, you get treated with.
This is not like
it. Don't matter. I don't care if you my little sister. Like, I don't respect men and women the same. You are a woman. You will be treated as such. Not to say that you are weaker, less intelligent, none of that crazy shit. You are who you are, but you're a woman.
Okay, I get that.
And I can respect your gangster too. So, like, don't get me wrong. You can be gun-toting, hustling. I know him personally. Like, but I'm still gonna treat you like a woman. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that doesn't change your opportunities. You know what I mean? You could still come into this world and do whatever the fuck you want. But I'm not ever gonna treat a man and a woman the same. Period. However, I will respect you. Period. Your woman's respect is woman's respect. A man's respect is a man's respect. I don't know. I might be a little old fashioned when it comes to that, but it just you don't need to try to prove yourself in any arena to compete against a man. You are a woman. So like let's use like wrestling, pro wrestling for an example.
Mhm.
I'm not expecting a female to fight a man. I'm expecting her to be able to do the same moves that a man does, but she's gonna fight a woman. Now, if we want to have fun and we play around with it and we get into some gender bias bullshit and we end up fighting each other or something crazy like that, that's for entertainment. You know what I mean? But at the end of the fucking day, you're still a woman.
Yeah, you are.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a hard dynamic to navigate, and I think Vic,
you know, I ain't trying to get canceled neither, so relax out there.
No, you good. I think Vic and Walter are falling apart at the seams together. Like they're really falling apart together. But you know, that's where we at, man. Let's get into our segment, rapid fire. All right, who remembered Colin at the beginning of this episode? His death is coming back to haunt Vic from season 1. He was so insignificant. I was like, what in the hell? There's always some past witness that emerges to potentially screw someone over, like in the original Power flagship. What was the girl name? Entiendes? When she heard
yeah.
Jamie.
She ain't really had no name for me, but I know you're talking about.
Maria. Was it Maria? Yeah, Maria.
I don't remember her name. I really don't. But I know you're talking about because that was the chick from the very first episode.
That was a chick
he let her live after he killed.
And then in like
her
season
boyfriend.
In like season 5, she returns. When the cops bring in Vic, like, what do you think is gonna happen when they actually bring in Vic?
Nothing.
Cause they ain't got shit.
But no, even if they do, Walter too connected in the police department. You saw what happened with his fucking robbery and all that shit.
But do you think
driving drunk?
Do you think
that was dumb? That was just dumb.
The fact that Walter thinks that Vic is in is gonna make Walter fight for Vic. Period. So nothing gonna happen to him. Plus, I digress.
Yeah.
I'm about to say something.
You're good, my brother. All right. This episode was a lot about a lot of romance. Tommy and Maria at the zoo, D-Mac and Genesis flirting on the sidewalk. Jannard and Shanti were doing something. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. And Diamond was definitely into Leon's mom. Diamond going to fuck around and fuck up the prison business. What do you think that they were trying to accomplish, that the writers were trying to accomplish here in this particular episode with all this kind of love shit kind of flowing around? Vaughn.
My name is Ibrahim.
Not you. I meant Vaughn. By the time I got it out, her internet will pick up.
It's a buildup. It's a buildup for disaster I see coming.
Okay. Eve. So
it is a buildup of all the ass he about to get.
Yeah. Evie,
God, you want to see ass and titties.
She had a nice ass because the old man came out the woodwork like, yeah. I'd give my government up for that ass too.
It's about to be for disaster. We got an innocent kid that might be corrupted after this damn show over. Poor little fella.
Man, those the undercover cops, Hardrick and Vargas, were the least conspicuous people I've ever seen, ever. And I'm shocked Tommy didn't see them. But then again, this is similar to he was in the zone. He was in love. Vaughn.
The female officer.
Yeah. What did
hiding behind the.
Yeah, like who the fuck didn't see your big ass? Like what the fuck?
I don't got no issues with.
And then she was running in slow motion.
Like that.
Yeah, that she ran in slow motion.
No. They didn't show her running.
They did show her running.
I didn't see that. I'm about to rewind that.
She did run. She rolled over.
Like, come on, hurry.
So, she rolled over the car like this.
It's like she was on some Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah. And then they damn pan her doing this shit with the camera in her hand.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she was in the car. I was like, how she got there that damn quick? Hasn't got it that damn quick.
All you seen her do was run past the hood to the door.
Yeah, come on.
She took 7.5 steps
of how she was running. Continue. I'll send it to you in a few.
One of the last.
It wasn't like Tom Cruise.
Hey, two more in rapid fire. Did Walter really have to do Paulie like that? Like his whole damn life was Walter.
Yes.
And so you think Walter had to do Paulie like that?
Yes.
Why?
Only because he is an egomaniac.
No.
Always on a power trip.
You have to do him like that. Not.
Yes.
No, he did. Walter did not have to do him like that.
He had to do him like that.
Paulie has been your friend. He has been loyal to you.
No, that shows you what Paulie is.
I understand
because you gotta remember. You gotta remember they doing him like the Italians did the Jews and the Irish. The Italian, the mafia, if you wasn't 100% full-blooded Italian, they treated you like shit. They might have let you in. You might have been a part of the caper. You might have been down to do the crime and they trusted you. But at the end of the day, you didn't get the same respect. You wasn't allowed to be a made man. And that's the problem with Paulie. Paulie could never be a made man in Walter's eyes. And Walter's eyes, that's his son. And I'm not even talking about his kid. That's my son. Like, only reason you got this job was because of this. Only reason I fuck with you is because you my sister, you my brother-in-law. Like, if it hadn't been for my wife, it wouldn't be no you. Like, you be working a 9 to 5 somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Making motherfucking deep dish pizzas.
My thing is like your friend tried to come to your aid. Like it wasn't nothing other than that. Like it was no more than that. Paulie trying to come to his aid. Now I thought
the problem with that, the problem with that,
and he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing when he brought that shit up.
The problem with that dynamic is that Paulie sees him as a friend and a like family. Walter sees him as an outsider because the only family that he fuck with, and he says it repeatedly, is his blood.
Yeah,
he has a responsibility to Dublin.
No, I mean I'm not saying I don't get that. I'm just saying that although he has this responsibility, like blood doesn't always mean family.
True.
I sure as shit
got
but
in Walter's eyes, that's not true.
And I got people that's not blood, that's my more family than niggas in my family.
That's why we ain't record on Monday. But I get that.
Listen,
you know how to stab on you, right?
For another day.
Stab on you.
Let me say this.
It was. I saw the aftermath.
Listen
on Snapchat.
Let me say that. It was It was an evening of epic proportions.
And Evie would have loved it, I'm sure.
Listen.
Listen. I'm so sure.
Listen,
definitely.
If I had enough money to fly my boy down here for what I didn't know, had I known that Saturday was going to be the way it was, had I known what I know now, I literally would have found a way to fly EB down here.
Hey,
And be
look,
like,
I'm coming back down there.
Just because now.
Listen, my cousin getting married.
Hey, fuck that. I might throw a party just because.
My cousin getting married.
Oh, and I'm gonna tell you something crazy. Not too long ago, had a meeting with them. They're gonna start a podcast.
It is. EB is guest starring. I'm Ibrahim. Nice to meet you.
Got their money paid and everything. Contract signed, sealed, and delivered. I just got the alert on the last person's signature.
Let's get money. Let's get it.
Hey, look. We're going to bring them as guest stars.
Strings and things.
Oh, that is.
I like that. I like that.
Strings. What?
Hey. We might have to. Vaughn about to have a new career in Crux Media. naming shit. This is getting a little. Vaughn, you're hired.
I think you got one more in rapid fire. Okay, what do you think, over, under, or do you agree, disagree? Jannard will eventually use Tommy and Maria's relationship to his benefit.
Jannard too stupid.
What about the Task Force?
Task Force even dumber. Yo, all they're gonna do is chase their own ass. They have off. That Task Force got people and no evidence, and they cheating already. She cheated to get the Task Force, and she tried to cheat with that motherfucking snitch ass.
But old girl remembered Tommy saving her life.
She ain't giving Tommy up.
And
neither is Fat Tony.
She said, "You asked Fat Tony, but I don't remember." Because
Vic might be done as far as witnessing is concerned, but he ain't gonna do no time because of his daddy.
Yeah, nah. He good.
And then they Irish. The Irish people run the police.
Something got to happen in that connection for that to fall completely away.
The only monkey wrench would be Claudia. Somehow proven to her father that her brother's not worth it. That's the only way. But you see, that ain't gonna work. That motherfucker don't. He is more of a pig than I am.
Alrighty then.
Who was the girl in the interrogation room? Who was that?
That was
season one.
Mm-hmm.
In season one, that was when they ran up in the in that whatever that loft apartment.
The loft apartment.
It was Vic and Tommy ran up in that loft apartment, and old dude was doing some weird fucked up shit to that girl. So Tommy didn't want to kill her because his business was with the girl. I mean, his business was with dude.
Yes, and
he let her live.
Let her go, right?
Tommy shot him. Yeah, Tommy shot him. He didn't kill him yet, but he shot him, and he was like, "All right, shorty, this is your opportunity to dip." So, Big Tony, Fat Tony, help her out.
He's like, yeah. He said, "Hey, Tony, get her out of here." Yeah,
I was trying to do that season
that's
one.
What it is. Okay,
that was a little quick. That was a little too quick of a bring back.
All right, so let's get into our last segment of the night.
She came out of nowhere.
I think she's always been there, but like we said earlier, Power likes to bring back old witnesses from forever ago that you didn't even know.
If you paid attention to the fucking the opening shit previously on Power.
Yeah, they replayed
they replayed that scene just because they were going to bring her back. You gotta pay attention. You gotta watch these shows from beginning to end. And if they ever bring back a Power Confidential, you gotta watch all that shit.
Yeah, like we got a listener who watches us on YouTube and started watching us like in the Power in book 4 and was like and texted me, was like, there was something, am I missing something? I said, you got to go back and watch the flagship season, 6 seasons, and then you got to go back and watch, you damn near got to watch Tariq joint.
You got to watch it all.
You got to watch
all connected,
because like you said, it's all connected before you can fully. I said you definitely got to watch Power to understand Tommy's mindset and the decisions he chooses to make in Force that he probably wouldn't have made had he not gone through the things he went through. But prior to,
you know what this reminds me of, Yosh?
What?
And I hate you for this.
What?
General Hospital.
That was not me. That was Emery.
No, Emery got you into it, and you got me into it.
No, because we used to wait on that shit before we went to football practice.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. Like General Hospital, I could literally watch a season of General Hospital and be caught up on the last 20 years.
Yeah,
because it all ties
right.
in.
Pretty much. You're absolutely right.
These are like watching Power is like watching a modern day soap opera, but with drugs and guns.
Yeah, and less acting because these niggas can't act.
Yeah, if Forrest got shout out to Tubi.
Yeah, so Eve losers of the episode. Who you got?
Oh, my A1 from day one. My biggest loser is Jannard, aka Booger Sugar King, because you can't, you can't have a vision. You can't, even though there was some losers other than Jannard in this episode, it just any drug kingpin that get high off his own supply is the biggest loser in the room. Period.
Okay. What about you, Vaughn? Biggest loser?
My biggest loser is Jannard. He losing to his girl. Like, really, dude? Really? Like, to your girl? Wow.
Hey,
yes.
Pussy is power.
My biggest loser is
not a leader at all.
My biggest loser is the CO that I was gonna say that. The biggest loser is me for watching it. But no, the biggest loser is the CO that Diamond was currently fucking because he's no longer gonna be fucking her anymore.
Well, yeah, she kind of disappeared, but I think he's gonna have to wax that ass some more too.
Yeah, but he got that mama in his crosshairs. She can't. Yeah, nah,
I just hope he using a rubber.
Is that why she's the biggest loser?
We don't want to cross contaminate.
No, she was the biggest loser. I said the CO, the cop, because she ain't gonna get Diamond no more. She ain't gonna have no more dick. That's it.
She want that money anyway. She bought that paper.
Yeah. Biggest winner, Evie. What was your biggest winner?
Sugar too. She is.
Yo,
biggest winner, Evie.
Oh man, I already said it. Shanti is my biggest winner because she knows how to speak life into a man, even when she's lying.
Okay, what about you, Vaughn?
I don't have a winner this week.
None of
them meet the standard of a winner. Everybody's a loser.
I could tend to agree with that right there. Because really nobody stood out.
I don't see no winners. Well,
because you know what?
Yeah, no one stood out.
Let's just use DMAC real quick. DMAC gonna have to deal with the demons of killing somebody for the first time.
Yeah. No.
Ain't no winning in that.
Totally agree.
Well, let me take that back. He's not a winner for me. He's not a winner for me. It's Tommy's brother. What's his name?
JP.
What's Tommy's brother name?
JP.
Hmm?
JP.
I would say he was my winner because he was able to confront Kate and JP. That's it. He was able to confront Kate and have Kate to think about what happened. I would say that would be my winner this week. Even though he's not the biggest winner, he didn't really do shit. But
he got his son.
Yeah, I would say that.
I think my biggest winner is Maria. I think she's in a realm where she kind of has the best of both worlds with Tommy. And so that's my winner for this week. Evie, tell the people how they can find you.
Yo, I'm Ibrahim. Nice to meet you. Nah, fucking with you. Yeah, fucking with you. Yeah. You can find me on Instagram. That's BIGKIDEMVI_chops, as well as the Facebook page Eggs, Grits, and Ignorance, and on Instagram, Grits, the letter N, Ignorance.
Vaughn, tell you how you can find you.
All right, you can find me on Eggs, Grits, and Ignorance as well. You can find me on Instagram at OneVonchella, and you can always catch me here recapping Power, Force, whatever book we in now, whatever series we in now. You can always catch us right here and on Thursdays. Yeah, it's too many of them.
All right, and you can find me in the trap where it's going down. And I hope to make it go down
with your sword in the stone.
With my sword in the stone. Hey man, you can find me on Snapchat at The Ninth Wonder, and Instagram at The Ninth Wonder, on Facebook Yoshi English, on Twitter aka X at I am Coach E_. And remember, you can find me on what the fuck is the name of that shit?
Jeff's Wi-Fi.
No, not Jeff's Wi-Fi.
Shout out to Jeffrey.
You can find me on TikTok at RELSTAT podcast. So y'all, until the next time, y'all, we're out.
Peace.
I just never had nothing that was all mine. When I was a corner boy, I was always hustling for somebody else. People slept on me like I was coming off the...
Look at you out here in these streets rolling up on me like a motherfucking OG. You want? Excuse me, motherfucker? Now I'm part of it.
Are you saying this shit because you really not looking to expand? Or because you finally get some pussy on the regular and it's got your head all fucked up? Let me tell you, pussy, that shit come and go, nigga. But this shit right here, that shit change everything, nigga.
Then let's put the needle on the record.
Do you have a podcast that you're passionate about? Are you looking for a professional studio to help bring your vision to life? Then look no further than Crux Media Group Studios. Located at 903 West Evans Street in Florence, South Carolina, Crux Media Group Studios is a full-service podcast studio that offers recording, editing, consultation, live streaming video recording, and more. We have state-of-the-art equipment and a team of experienced professionals who can help you create a podcast that is professional, polished, and engaging. Whether you're a first-time podcaster or a seasoned pro, Crux Media Group Studios can help you take your podcast to the next level. Contact us today at 843-407-1673 to learn more about our services and to schedule a consultation.